Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to break down something that's about to shake up international investing in a big way. Section 899, also known as Enforcement Remedies Against Unfair Foreign Taxes. This is a part of the proposed One Big Beautiful Bill, HR.1, which has already passed the House and is now just waiting on the Senate. So, let's get right into what this means for you as an international investor. First off, what is Section 899 actually about? In a nutshell, it's the US government's way of fighting back against what it sees as unfair foreign taxes imposed on American companies, especially digital service taxes, undertaxed payment rule taxes under the OECD's Pillar 2, and diverted profits taxes. If your country uses these kinds of taxes, the US might label it a discriminatory foreign country. Sounds dramatic, but this could have some real financial consequences. Here's how. Section 899 wants to increase the US tax rates on certain types of income paid to investors from those countries. We're talking about things like dividends, interest, and other passive income, basically the money you earn just for holding certain US investments. If you're affected, the tax rate could rise by 5 percentage points each year up to a 20-point maximum. So if you currently pay 15% tax on your US dividends, that could eventually jump to 35%. For every $100 in dividends, you'd keep just $65 instead of $85. That's a big hit. But before you panic, it's not about owning US stocks, it's about the income you actually receive. If you hold stock and don't get dividends, Section 899 won't create extra taxes just for holding. The target is the money paid out, not simple ownership. Timeline-wise, if this becomes law, it's likely to kick in for calendar years starting 90 days after the bill is signed. Most likely 2026. The IRS will issue quarterly updates, naming which countries are on the list and when the higher rates apply. And, for the first year or so, withholding agents get a bit of leeway if they can show they tried their best to follow the new rules. So what does this mean for you as an international investor? Well, your net returns on US dividends could drop pretty sharply. If you're relying on those payouts, it's time to rethink your strategy. Some might shift towards share buybacks, which aren't immediately taxed, or lean more on broad market funds where yields are lower anyway. But there's more. These higher taxes might push foreign investors away from US markets altogether, potentially dragging down US stock prices and even weakening the dollar. There's also uncertainty about how this will interact with existing tax treaties, and whether popular loopholes, like swap-based ETFs, will stick around. Bottom line, Section 899 could mark a big change in how attractive US investments are for the rest of the world. So, stay alert, keep your portfolio flexible, and let's see what the Senate does next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.